Hi everyone, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to customize a banner which would be really cute for a rustic style wedding. The banner was provided by afloral.com and you can go on their website and find the exact same banner. So first we're going to customize the banner. We're going to use the same technique that I did in the succulent escort cards. You're basically going to print out whatever you want it to say. Make sure that you print it out so that it's backwards. You'll need a blank banner. Again, that's from afloral.com. You'll need your printout, some Mod Podge, and a foam brush. Once you have printed a mirrored image of whatever you want on your banner, you need to cut it out. Please keep in mind that any of the white parts of the paper that remain will be on the banner, so if you don't want any of that to show, you need to cut all of it off. Using your foam brush, just generously apply a thick layer of the Mod Podge onto the front of the printout. Make sure you cover all of the printed area. And then you're just going to flip it over and paste it directly onto the banner without any wrinkles, and you need to wait a couple hours for this to dry. Once everything has dried, use a wet sponge or wet towel or washcloth and start rubbing the paper until it starts to peel away and reveal the image underneath. Don't rub too hard because it will take off some of the ink that's there. If you do end up rubbing some of the ink off, you can always go back and fill it in with a Sharpie or any other black marker. Now I'm going to show you how I created the chiffon flowers. You can use any type of fabric, but I prefer the sheer kind. You'll need some fabric, some cardstock, and a glue gun. First you need to cut a circle out of the cardstock. You don't need it to be too big, but it's going to be the base of your flower. Now you need to cut your fabric into circles, roughly the same size as your cardstock circle. I did this by folding the fabric half several times and then cutting out a half circle. Your circles don't have to be perfect. As long as they're circular shape, it's fine. Once you are done with the base layers, start on the second layer, one piece of fabric, and stagger the pieces so that they are in between the two circles that are on the bottom, and then in half once more. You can use some glue to secure it into place, and then you're going to glue this to the circular base. Do this until you cover. Once you're done with the second layer, apply some glue to the center of the flower by gluing and scrunch it up so that all the layers in the middle of the flower. You can also decorate it with things like buttons or anything that you want to put in the center. To complete the flower, take your scissors and go around cutting any pieces that you think are sticking out too much. I created 2 of these for the banner. Using your hot glue gun, you can attach the flowers to the banner. After I was done gluing the flower to the banner, I decided I wanted to also make the heart have some ruffles to match the flowers. I did this the same way that I did the flowers, just cut little pieces of the fabric and glue the ruffles directly to the heart. You want to make sure that your heart shape is a little bit more exaggerated. That way the shape shows out more through the all the ruffles. Once you are done, use your scissors and cut off any piece that is sticking out too much and just try to make the heart shape more noticeable. When you are done, it should look something like this, and your overall banner will look something like this. And here's a close-up of the chiffon flower. I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you. Bye.